Salmon fishing. Salmon are typically anadromous. They hatch in the shallow gravel beds of freshwater head streams and spend their juvenile years in rivers, lakes and freshwater wetlands, migrate to the ocean as adults and live like sea fish, then return to their freshwater birthplace to reproduce. However, populations of several species are restricted to fresh waters, i.e. landlocked, throughout their lives. Salmon are important food fish and are intensively farmed in many parts of the world, with Norway being the world's largest producer of farmed salmon. They are also highly prized game fish for recreational fishing, by both freshwater and saltwater anglers. Salmon eggs are laid in freshwater streams typically at high latitudes. The eggs hatch into alevin or sac fry. The fry quickly develop into parr with camouflaging vertical stripes. The parr stay for 6 months to 3 years in their natal stream before becoming smolts, which are distinguished by their bright, silvery color with scales that are easily rubbed off. Only 10% of all salmon eggs are estimated to survive to this stage. The smolt body chemistry changes, allowing them to live in salt water. While a few species of salmon remain in fresh water throughout their life cycle, the majority are anadromous and migrate to the ocean for maturation. In these species, smolts spend a portion of their outmigration time in brackish water, where their body chemistry becomes accustomed to osmoregulation in the ocean. This body chemistry change is hormone-driven, causing physiological adjustments in the function of osmoregulatory organs such as the gills, which leads to large increases in their ability to secrete salt. The salmon spend about 1 to 5 years, depending on the species, in the open ocean, where they gradually become sexually mature. The adult salmon then return primarily to their natal streams to spawn. Salmon can make amazing journeys, sometimes moving hundreds of miles upstream against strong currents and rapids to reproduce. Chinook and sockeye salmon from central Idaho, for example, travel over 1,400 kilometers, 900 miles, and climb nearly 2,100 meters from the Pacific Ocean as they return to spawn. Condition tends to deteriorate the longer the fish remain in fresh water, and they then deteriorate further after they spawn. In all species of Pacific salmon, the mature individuals die within a few days or weeks of spawning, a trait known as similparity. Between 2 and 4% of Atlantic salmon kelps survive to spawn again, all females. Salmon purse seine fishing is a highly effective and sustainable method of harvesting salmon that offers a range of outstanding advantages. This fishing technique involves the use of a large net encircling a school of salmon and then being drawn close like a purse, trapping the fish. One of the primary advantages of salmon purse seine fishing is its efficiency. This method allows for the capture of a large quantity of salmon in a single operation. The large nets used can encircle entire schools of salmon, making it easier to catch a significant number of fish in a short amount of time. This efficiency can reduce the need for extended fishing seasons, lowering the environmental impact and pressure on salmon populations. Moreover, the use of sonar and other advanced technology has further improved the accuracy of locating and encircling salmon, minimizing bycatch and wastage. Salmon purse seine fishing is also known for its minimal environmental impact. Unlike some other fishing methods, such as bottom trawling, purse seining generally has lower levels of habitat destruction and bycatch. The selective nature of this technique, aided by the ability to target specific salmon populations and sizes, reduces the unintended capture of non-target species. Bycatch, which often includes endangered or non-commercial species, is considerably lower in purse seine operations. This aspect aligns well with sustainability goals and helps protect the delicate marine ecosystem. Salmon purse seine fishing can also be adapted to suit conservation efforts and management of salmon populations. Fishery managers can implement measures such as seasonal closures, size restrictions, and other regulations to ensure the sustainability of the resource. The efficiency and control offered by purse seine fishing make it easier to monitor and regulate the salmon harvest, helping protect and preserve salmon stocks for future generations. Salmon purse seine fishing offers numerous outstanding advantages. Its efficiency, minimal environmental impact, contribution to local economies, adaptability for conservation efforts, and safety for fishermen make it a preferred method for both the fishing industry and conservationists. When properly managed, purse seine fishing can play a crucial role in the sustainable harvesting of salmon while minimizing adverse effects on the environment and supporting local communities. Salmon is a popular food fish. Classified as an oily fish, 108, salmon is considered to be healthy due to the fish's high protein, high omega-3 fatty acids, and high vitamin D 109 content. Salmon is also a source of cholesterol, with a range of 23 to 214 mg/100 grams depending on the species.